attack. My place your stakes. Show me how we guilty. And for one good day, I thought it was squashed. Ray DeVito wishes us well, the mud shark is coming to say your show sucks. Caitlin Clark rules. The same man is on the attack. My Christ your stakes. Show me how we guilty. And for once good day, I thought it was squashed. Ray DeVito wishes us well, the mud shark is coming to say your show sucks. Caitlin Clark rules. The same man is on the attack. For Christ your stakes. Show me how we guilty. April wants to dick, I thought it was squashed. Ray DeVito wishes us well, the mud shark is coming to say your show sucks. Caitlin Clark rules. April wants to dick, I thought it was squashed.
Yeah, boy. Canceled. Canceled. Oh, you guys are going to watch? I won't even do it then. Oh, you guys are going to watch? Oh, if you guys are going to watch my show, I'm not even going to do it. I won't even do a show if you're going to watch it. Oh, 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 look at that. Look at this. Look at this. He used to at least do a show before he ran. That's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't have time to do a show today anyway. You guys are losers. You guys short show today. Hey guys. Oh. Hey guys. Really short show today. If you didn't hear, my bike was stolen. I'm not even supposed to do a show today. Let me know if he comes back. Obviously. We can finish where we left off last night. Yee. I love that. That was good.
It's spectacular.
Oh, she's
She's
an
hot as
African American lady.
She is hot as fuck. Have Kim Nicholson host. No, I said have Brian Landon host. Brian Landon, Kim Nicholson's a drug addict, allegedly.
But then again, you could say Brian Landon's in business with me. He's an executive producer on my special. So
Okay, well, they can take it or leave it. You can have Kim Nicholson host. I mean, she's crackety crack, whackety whack.
yeah, I don't know her.
Tukey backstabbed OJ and Chad Zumock. Who's next? Tukey stands for nothing. And again, they all think being friends with Melton is gonna pay off. And when is it gonna pay off? When is it gonna pay off? I mean, these fucking losers with
What's going on? 1 minute he's like, these guys are all laughing and having fun. What a bunch of pieces of shit. And the next minute he's like, when's it gonna pay off? Like, what are they getting out of this? Everyone's having fun. Everyone's having fun. And God forbid any of you join in and have fun too. You're going to get shit. You know, everyone Kevin used to love when I first, got involved in this in 2003, like Kevin shits on now. People used to give him money. I don't understand. What happened to the fun? Does anybody remember laughter? Kevin and Chad can't imagine not paying people to hang out with them. They're like, what's the deal? Why can't everybody just pay everybody to hang out? Look at them laughing.
They're super tips. Absolute fucking abject losers.
In 2015-16, they would have been piling on Melton when Red Bar was just destroying this clown when he was in Facebook.
And what about now? It's really weird that everyone outside of the people watching, like, what is it? What does Chad think occurred? Yeah, in 2016, another guy on the internet made fun of me. Then what happened? Absolutely nothing. I'm not you, Chad. There's not a million shows of me going live going like, this guy needs to stop. Strike his channel. Leave me alone. What the fuck? This guy's a stalker. This guy's obsessed. Everyone's after me. There's not a clip of me saying that. Gentlemen on the internet are allowed to be opinionated and do shows making fun of you. Only thin-skinned nobodies can't take it. That's a fact. It's crazy. It's crazy. Who's so worried about it? Chad, nothing's happening to you. The only thing happening to you is you've been called out on your bluff to do an awesome comedy special. That's it. That's it. You were like, I'll make an awesome comedy special if you guys will give me like, I don't know, $10,000. And then we were like, done. And now you're like, nobody wants me to do my special. It's like, okay. Tell me you're fucking feckless without telling me. Like, holy shit. Why does everybody not want me to do my special? You raised $10,000 in 2 weeks. Yeah, stop trying to shut it down. What? In what world? Come on.
But they're like, he's the shit now, is he?
Champ seems very emotional. He needs to calm down.
You're right, Miss
Well, he just got his
Sparkles.
bike stolen.
We just watched, if you're just joining us, we just watched Chad start a show, but he found out I was sniping. He didn't even start the show. He just ran. He used to start the show, pretend like he didn't know I was sniping, find out I was sniping, and then quit the show. Now he just doesn't even do it. Oh, yeah? If Melton's going to watch, I'm not even going to do it. I'll be here all day. I was on my feet all week long buying a house. We're not technically buying the house. I've learned not to get my hopes up. We're doing a lot of inspections and stuff. The point is this. I got nothing to do this weekend but chill and relax.
Shut up, Chad.
You let me know when you're going live. I'll be here. You let me know. I'll be here all weekend, Chad. The hunch is back. All weekend. Whenever you got time, buddy, I'll be here. Day or night. You're not sneaking one in. TikTok, I'll be waiting. You stupid bitch.
Pat said he trusts Kevin. Pat said he trusts Kevin handling the money, and it has to be on MLC.
Let's go. Do it
Again,
now.
again, I really have nothing to gain by having Pat on my channel.
Let's
and
go.
Pat's gonna have to pay me to come on or
Send him the
something.
link.
Pat Dixon's a piece of shit. And then the problem is if I have
He's having AI write a Patreon post right now, right? Or sorry, a locals post. As you know, many people have been trying to shut down my special. Today, I'm unable to podcast because the haters and losers are out there watching. Anything you can give helps. I want to thank everybody who's given to my GoFundMe so far for my special. That being said, we can do so much more. I've raised my GoFundMe to $15,000. With this extra funds, I believe we will be able to make this special even betterer than better. I believe we will make this special one of the best specials ever made special. With your additional dollars, I intend to buy stuff.
Pat Dixon on my channel, then Pat's going to be like, yeah, I outsmarted Kevin and Chad. So again, I already know how all this shit's going to play out.
You don't know what's played out. Not only are you the worst prognosticator that ever done prognosticated, you can't tell the past. Kevin Brennan gets everything about everything wrong. Like it's a parlor trick. I'm telling you, this guy can't sum up occurrences. I swear to baby Jesus, this guy can't tell you what's already happened, much less how it's all gonna play out. What planet are you on? I already know how this is all gonna go. Yeah.
Just like Bob with his TV show with Pat Dixon, nothing's gonna happen. I've seen it with Adam Bush. I've seen it with Clubfoot Carl. They do the show and then they go running back to the Peter Sky Parker and DK, and they're like, yeah, you whipped Chad's ass. And then Pat Dixon.
I wish DK and I chatted. DK's too busy for me. DK came to one event. I think we shook hands once and never saw the guy again. Financially supports the show. I think not out of fandom of me, but more out of annoyance to Chad. I don't know. But I wish we talked. You know, again, when you have such low self-esteem and you're so insecure, it feels like everyone's conspiring against you. These guys all have the same take. Oh, yeah, Melton sent them to do this. Oh, yeah, everybody's reporting back to Peter Sky Parker. What? I don't think he knows English. Have you ever met Peter Sky Parker? It's like dealing with fungi. You're just poking it. You're trying to figure out how it works. What are you talking about? No one's coordinating with these guys or reporting back to Peter Sky Parker. What do you got to grab him in the middle of a somersault? This guy's nuts. Yeah. We all have some secret chat room. Me and DK and Peter Sky Parker. What the fuck? I can't imagine going through my life thinking like this. Thinking everyone's out to get me. No one's out to get me. People are making fun of me on the internet. I didn't even notice.
Like I beat Chad. I beat Chad and Brennan. And again, you know, if Pat wants to pay me $500 to come on, I'll host it for $500. But I have very little to gain because I'll have to pay Chad. I'll probably have to pay Pat Dixon.
So just what we talked about last night. Kevin Brennan's a guy who sees $250,000 a year coming in, or at least used to, and then looks at his bank account at the end of the year and there's $75K in it. And he's like, what the fuck? But again, we all know 30% to 50% goes to YouTube. He pays every fucking guest because this is the drum he beats and he has to. And at the end of the day, he just looks at this income and he's like, I got to buy myself an apartment, my wife an apartment, you know, constantly new spokes for my bike. In New York, New Jersey, that's not a lot of money. It's not a lot of money. So I understand the bitterness. I understand the penny pinching. I understand the counting everyone's money. Why doesn't this guy pay? Well, he better pay me because on the upside of my... It's crazy.
I can probably lose my channel because I'll say something about Pat Dixon about
Doomspay says she's out to get me. I wish she'd hurry the fuck up. What's taking so long? I can't even move quick. I'm like the slowest, most broken motherfucker. I can't even podcast. I can't hold my core up. Hurry the fuck up. Can I help you dig the knife in, pussy?
Does the women. Again, we all know what's that lady's name that Pat was married to?
Which one?
The tall one that he just got divorced from. She
hasn't even married like 3 times.
Yeah, and then just like
Chad's like jealous. Hasn't he had like sex with 3 different girls? Oh,
that's why they found each other. Yeah. So I guess nobody knows what her name was.
Oh yeah, hold on. Was the lime tree you? Was that you? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, that was a good one. I laughed about the flickering screen, you know, and then we replaced it.
Glad you're back, bro. I love the new super tip interface. It's been a boring second quarter online here. Here's a free $28.
Thank
Love
you.
the new super tip interface.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Wow, look at this home goal. We're really doing it, guys. We should be able to buy the house by next weekend.
But remember, she made a video where she was crying 'cause she was penniless after being married to Pat Dixon. So I'm very wary of Pat Dixon because
You're going to have termites and leaks. There already are leaks. But I've had 2 inspections. We know what's going on. Plus, we're ripping everything out and replacing it with all new Delta faucets anyway. Am I right? Delta. Oh, the timeless look of Delta. Do you want hardware in your bathroom that's both functional and makes an aesthetic statement? Check out Delta's new line of EcoFlow faucets for your tub, shower, and sink. I just made that name. I don't know if that's a thing that exists.
Mandy Statmiller, thank you. I'm very wary of
EcoFlow does sound like the name. What they would name something.
being in
And
business.
also, there's no termites in Vegas, really. So it would have to be a hell of a curse. You know what I mean? There's going to be a lot more leaks. You'll see. The pool has a leak. The laundry room sink has a leak. The barbecue, the sink out at the outside barbecue has a leak. I'm not even kidding. In Vegas, like if a house sits empty for a while, like almost all the like P traps and stuff will start because it dries out here. So like this house has been empty for a while, and it does have quite a few leaks. The garbage disposal is leaking. So this is gonna be, this is like, if you go right now to your bathrooms and look under your cabinets and there's not like water damage on the bottom of your cabinet, you haven't lived. So like stuff like that's not too scary.
So Pat Dixon, because I don't want to get vetoed. I don't want to get
Sounds like a money pit, bud.
Bisconte.
No. I got an exterminator friend lined up who's gonna handle all this.
I don't want to get Pat Dixon. A lot of times you do a show with Pat Dixon, either you end up in a hospital like Gino Bisconte, or you end up losing your channel or something. Because Pat Dixon could literally porn bomb.
Nice humidity, stupid. Be a shame if something happened to it.
On me, because I knew then he would go running back to Tukey and Melton, bragging
That's what I
about
did,
what
guys.
he did.
Can I get a free ticket to Hackamania now? Hey, let me
Like
ask
this house is 8 years old and it's had like undersink leaks and stuff. Like that stuff's common. Like a lot people run from like, you can't have a house that was built 40 or 50 years ago and it's not had leaks. That's crazy. It's I don't think it's possible. You know what I mean? It's not possible that like you've never had a drip somewhere.
this. Take Gino Bisconte out of the scenario. Just take him out. Whatever feelings Gino's a douchebag. Take him out. What Pat Dixon did was a crime. He literally assaulted someone just because he had Felicia on his show. He went into
The bidet leaks. I don't even care about that. I don't even care about that.
bar, literally punched him. That's a crime, man. That's really bad. That's anger issues. If you don't think that's an angry man, you're
The
wrong.
septic tank leaks.
There's no justifying it. And the problem is it's Gino. And we all go, oh, well, it's Gino. But if it was anybody else, if it was, let's say it was Patrick Melton, you guys are like, oh, he needs to sue him. I mean, I'm just saying, man, Pat's a violent dude.
Has Chad rescheduled his show or given an excuse? Somebody keep an eye on the social media.
Got a lot of skeletons, man. You can hate me all you want, but Pat Dixon, look into him.
Bob Levy right now, I'm Bob Levy, and he probably promoted it on every platform that he was going to do a big show at 1 o'clock. Bob Levy has half of what I have right now.
We're going to do, you know, now that I'm going to have this big party house, basically, when Hackamania rolls around, we'll lock Slow Wife away in a cage, and we'll have the real VIPs, like we'll have a new tier, and we invite them out. We'll invite them out, and I'll serve them Patrick's homemade brisket and Tiff's cheese. It'll be like exclusive, just like Lady KB and her closest friends.
And Pat Dixon and
you have to wear 2-piece bikini.
Bob Levy were like, we got the numbers over here. I mean, they're delusional. And that's why I had.
And if you think you don't want to see Lady KB in a bikini, you're wrong.
To go live. Because I'm like, Bob's talking about another thing that he's going to do and that nothing's going to happen. Bob now is going to do a TV show with Pat Dixon. I mean, it's laughable. The world wants KB Chad versus Pat Bob. Make it in a ring. In a ring. They want that in a ring.
We'd win. They're smokers.
I'll have to have Lady KB send me her volumetric measurements so we can drain the pool accordingly. We don't want any sort of flood event.
Chad loves the short closet of comics, KB.
It's not fun if she's not here fighting back.
Chad loves the short Dave Lando.
Truly Madoff, if you only knew the girl I was with last night.
And the other one, Nick Swartzen.
Yeah. Poor Nick.
I'm still waiting for Bob's haunted. Yeah, what about the cooking show, the haunted house show? Again, Bob doesn't understand how stupid he is and how stupid it looks. But I love it because Bob's an idiot and it'll never change. That's why people are like.
Well, we've reached a real milestone. We got Anthony Cumia sending in super tips now. Usually you couldn't get this guy off his ass from super chats. Now he's over here super tipping. He's realizing how fun it is.
Chad believes anyone discussing his history of antics is a personal attack on him. If you can't take it, get a job in a cubicle. Also, is this the first time the actual guy used his super tip voice?
No, because there's like me and Rocco. But like someone outside the original, like you don't use super tip. I think it's probably the first time someone out. No, Rochi's probably like, no, Rochi's a guy. Ugh, I hate that. Like I know Rochi now. Remember before I met Rochi, like you could like, Rochi was this ethereal Brit, and you could just like make references to him. And like throw him under the bus, and then you like meet the guy, and he's like a normal, cool guy, and you're like, it was great to meet you, man. And then like Rochi starts getting shit, like, oh wow, friends with Melton now. Imagine everyone just enjoying their life and having a good time. But I agree, get Rochi. What a cuck, what a Melton ball washer, Echo Pineapple saw through my curtain. Why couldn't you? Coach Junior Fishing, 80% of you old fucks leak in your pants daily. I do not. That's gross. Jacob Shed, when did you find out Chad was a scumbag? In Oklahoma or after that? I mean, in Oklahoma, I knew he had a drinking problem, but Earl Skakel warned me. Like, Earl is like, he gets after it. I didn't expect him to break the toilet and the towel bar in the bathroom because he couldn't hold himself up while he pissed. I did not expect that. I didn't expect to hear a bathroom crash at 1 a.m. because old Chad couldn't balance while his dick was out. Certainly not a tripod, am I right? But then when he checked out and I went and I looked in his room that he was staying in, and I realized he had drank like 3 750 milliliter bottles of vodka. And he didn't like use the same glass. He had got every single glass in the house, every single coffee cup, bowls. He just like grabbed a new drinking vessel every time he wanted vodka. There were so many cups and glasses. And I was just like, and that's honestly, he said, oh, I went to audition. The reason I was featuring is because I was just going to audition for headlining at that club. Meanwhile, have we ever seen Chad headline anywhere? Chad features. Chad opens for people. No. The only reason I was slumming it and opening for Melton that weekend is because I was auditioning to headline. You know how to not get the job? Leave the fucking house where they let you stay. A wreck. Break things. Leave dirty dishes all over the goddamn place. They love that. Yeah. No, I stepped down that weekend and decided to feature that one time. Right.
Sorcerer sending out $2 insults. I couldn't give two fucks. Because am I gonna correct? Can I correct that? It doesn't matter to me what anyone does. I'm just looking at behavioral patterns. And Bob's always talking about what he's gonna do, and nothing ever happens.
Oh, Rocco's sniping your show right now. You want me to strike his channel?
I don't even know. What does that mean? You can strike his channel?
Yeah.
Why did Chad not just go live and strike my channel again? Oh, because he knows I won't send a letter next time. There'll just be a civil action. Tortious interference, Chad. Google it. Have Brian Landon put that into his AI.
I can do it.
Police station appointment. But then I'm gonna know. Does Rocco live near that guy Chris Watts?
Yeah.
Police station appointment.
What's that? I just talked to Florentine about Chris Watts. I guess there's some more information on the ex-girlfriend or the girlfriend that is in hiding. They found out where she was. It's online, I guess.
She lived near you and Joey C?
Kiki Ray. So now you are healed? No, far from it. I think this will be a long... Oh, God. I think it'll be a long journey. But I'm able to do a lot of day-to-day things. And I'm continuing my physical therapy, but I'm almost completely, like most days I don't have this week was hard because I was on my feet a lot doing stuff, but I'm improving. It's getting better. Yeah, I tell you what, coming up here and laughing at Chad does not help the core.
She lives right down the block.
The Ooga Boogas in his Section 8 complex started to break in, looked at the blank walls and no couch, and realized there's nothing to steal but
killing it, dude.
Tito's.
Send this to Melton. Let him know what you said. He's going to love it.
GoFundMe for...
I'm not even, part of what they're talking about. In the back of their heads constantly, Melton.
You always run from me, hunchback. Why are you lying? You're not good.
Anywhere, anytime, except what you want. Riles, thank you for the 10 gifted members. We'll put that towards the house. $20 from Danji. Hey, Patrick, how's the back? I had an ablation a few months ago, and it worked good. Glad you're back. Like I said, getting better. Progress. For sure. This week I would have done more shows, but the due diligence period of a house, and I'm very hands-on. So I'm there for everything and I want to be there for everything. So I've never spent $1 million in my life. It's insane money. So I know a lot of people live in multi-million-dollar houses and stuff. This is a lot of money. So I'm kind of nervous. I'm kind of nervous about it. Simply because, I live so well below my means now, and this will be well above my means. Don't tell the bank. EWA, gifting 10 Nobody Likes Onions memberships. Thank you very much, Ewa. I was slamming Ewa last night, and she wasn't around to receive it. D-Waver, subscribe to the NLO Overdose, all the Melton. Yeah, I do need to. I am going to update that this week. It's been months. And I'm so sorry. And you all deserve better. But you have me instead. Flat Cat, can I get an emoji confetti? Glad to see you back already. We're doing it. Mostert, this ain't live, dummies. Melton has hat and fat again. Hat and fat is the name of my special. Jacob Shed, Kevin knows his money is down since he started protecting Chad. Make it make sense. I think they're just so, like, Kevin said it the other day, like, if Chad teams up with Carl, I'm the odd man out, I'm all alone. And it's just like, don't you have a family? You're not all alone. Don't you have a family?
Anytime, anywhere. On my channel, and not now.
Anytime, anywhere, except when you agree. It's like Aaron in boxing, right? I'll take all you guys. Okay. Not now. No, you wish. See him run?
Hey, pal, I know we've had our differences, but congrats on the new home. Buy some new ice trays on me.
Oh, my God.
It's been said many ways, but patronage is the cornerstone of every artist's ability to create, by extension, enriching us all. Your generosity ensures Mudshark Unlimited LLC continues in its mission.
There's a half-court basketball court. We could get Ray and Chad to finally do that one-on-one. You know, we'll do it over at my house. God knows I'm not going to be using the basketball court for anything other than my smokers.
God damn it. Melton pushed my shit in again. Now that I've grifted people for my never gonna happen special, Melton is jealous of me for outsmarting my loser viewers. I have to figure out another scam.
Get these dummies money. That's what Chad says. I say. Slim Faley. Finally, Pat, you must know by now that your show is the only worth actually watching. Dixon is a real one too. Other than that, the dabble versus gross and stagnant. Well, on Twitter today, I gave props to BYB. That clip that got posted with Kumia and Ava and J-Mo and Spurg Snake and that girl. I don't know who that girl was, and the Quadfather. Quadfather wasn't talking over everybody. It's like he listened to criticism and let the conversation breathe. Everyone had differing opinions, but they had insight on the situation. Ava wasn't being her clunky fake self. She was having a conversation with Kumia, and they've clashed in the past, and they were having a civil, coherent, followable conversation, which is so rare in the Dabbleverse, particularly on like MLC. Everyone was just talking and making their points, and I kind of agreed with everybody and nobody at the same time. Like it was great. It was everything MLC isn't. And Kevin's over there like, Kumi has lowered himself to go on this show where people talk to each other and hear each other out and discuss a topic. What a piece of shit. What a piece of shit. Versus what? Whatever MLC's become now? Just Chad and Kevin rubbing each other to make each other feel better? This is insane. You know? So, I'll give props to BYB. They've stepped it up, and by no means is it washable on any level. Watchable on any level, but that clip was about as normal as a conversation gets in this Dabbleverse. Terry Nee member for 38 months. Thank you very much. Hold on, did I? How does this work? But yeah, Bob and Dixon are good too, I think. If Kevin's not careful, I know he thinks of himself as like the leader in the top tier show in the Dabbleverse. That hasn't been true for years. And if he's not careful, he will be where Husey was a year ago. It's happening right before our eyes. Keith J becoming a member. Thank you very much. D Waver gifting a membership. Thanks, D.
At least move to Henderson away from the pores.
Henderson's what we call pores. Ghost Crusaders TV, thank you for becoming a member.
Are you buying that castle house that Lance Burton built in Henderson?
That would be cool. That would be cool. There is a guy here who has like a fun house, So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Oh shit, Goldfold is here to help with the house.
Hi, Mr. French. Welcome back. I noticed that you are no longer listed on the deed and your name does not currently appear on homes.com.
First of all, I hope you're joking around this time because I can't have this happening again. We did get that fixed in December, and I hope you're fucking kidding. But I'm not gonna sit here and go, no way, because I've learned my lesson, Goldfolds. Okay? So I'm just gonna say I hope you're joking around. Because nothing has changed with the ownership of this home.
Is everything okay? While you are much more entertaining than Chad Zumock, your situation seems significantly more complex. You are to Bernie Madoff as Chad is to Oliver Twist's Foggin. Mazel Tov. May her memory be a blessing. Best regards, Goldfold.
Now, I think I don't have enough literary knowledge to decipher what the message you're saying here, but I have a feeling there'll be several follow-ups. Oh, wait, fuck, it wasn't done. Hold on, there was more. I didn't mean to skip. He'll be like, you skipped my message.
Hi, Mr. French. Welcome back. I noticed that you are no longer listed on the deed and your name does not currently appear on homes.com. Is everything okay? While you are much more entertaining than Chad Zumock, your situation seems significantly more complex. You are to Bernie Madoff as Chad is to Oliver Twist's Foggin. Mazel Tov. May her memory be a blessing. Best regards, Goldfold. Your credit is terrible and home mortgage companies do not make loans to folks with IRS lines. Have fun. Feel?
I guess we'll see. I hope they don't find out. Let's just hope that the mortgage companies don't find out that I don't have any money and my credit's bad and the IRS liens. Let's hope. I never really thought about that. So I guess I'm not getting a house. Oh man, that's how they tell you? Super tip? Your loan application is denied. Chris Hall, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate it. 18 months for Tim T. This is the greatest show.
Stripers are hungry and running hard right now off Block Island. Use live mackerel. Good luck with Shea Melton. It's truly a classic summer.
It's classic summer. Oh, it's classic summer. Whoa, it's classic summer. The wow wow get fast. It's a classic summer.
Missed that one. Steph Renee, taking advantage of my membership while I can. Yes. Get it in while you fit it in. D-Waiver, gifting a membership. Thanks.
Another bike incoming. This
Panhandler, listen, I know Panhandler's always trying to get.
At some point, you got to bring your bike inside.
I got to buy a bike at this. I don't want money for Panhandler. Just stop. I know what you're doing. I don't have a problem with you. I actually like you, but you're always trying to get something going, and this is one of
Panhandler. I like you. Why don't you like me? This is like stuff you tell your kindergartner before the first day of school. Like, just be nice and get along with everybody, and they'll be nice and get along with you. Nah, some people aren't worth it. You know?
Gotta get something going. Gotta get something going.
You're gonna go see Michael?
That's been out for a long time.
I love the movie discussion you guys were having yesterday. I was enjoying that while I was driving around.
Yeah, try to mix it up.
Chad wishes he could get a job talking about everything from his childhood that he misses. You know? It reminds me of when Anthony Cumia used to talk about, being a kid and all the commercials and TV shows. I relate to it a little bit. Anybody who had like this not so perfect home situation, it's the Mike TV syndrome where you were raised by the television because the chaos going on around you, you had to kind of like tune it out, and everybody on the TV was your friend. You would sing along with the jingles and stuff. And then you grow up and, you know, start your life and your career, and you make real friends and learn how to be sociable and start a family or get a significant other and kind of like move on. But that's, you know, and then you look back on it fondly with this nostalgia, as we all do. But you get Chad and he's like, why don't we just do a show where we talk about 70s Spider-Man? Why can't we just do that? And it would make some sort of sense if Chad had a skill or a particular knack at offering commentary on old shows. But we've seen Chad. It's like Spider-Man's climbing up a building and Chad's just like, oh, what's he going to do? Oh, don't fuck with Spider-Man. Oh. And it's like, yeah, Chad, nobody wants an hour of that. It's like the most pointless, but that's all he just wants someone to set up a structure like that, you know, and let him riff. The only problem is he can't riff. He can't write. He can't perform. He can't stay sober. He can't not lie. He can't not steal. It's crazy.
I like it. I can't wait to start this movie show with Stevie. It's going to be like Siskel and Ebert on steroids. We're going to be arguing over this shit.
All these people have the starting multiple podcasts in common too. It's like Nobody Likes Onions, if you go back over the past 21 years of this show, is different at different eras. I don't feel the need to shut it down and start. Like, people change, people evolve, people grow, people lose interest in things, gain new interest, and the show changes. At its core, it's fundamentally me and whatever the fuck I'm doing right now. You don't have to start a new show. You don't, and as a matter of fact, that stuff is so surface. You know, you shut down Kumia's Cucks, where you made fun of Melton and Gino and Chrissy Mayer and Shuley and Carl to start up. What was the other one that lasted 2 weeks? Not human. Z-Man, not human. Before Z-Man versus the World, it was what? Zumock. What the fuck was it? It was something dumb. Like, it didn't make sense. And then he shut that down and he started this show. It's all the same show. He's still making fun of Chrissy and Carl and Melton, Kumia. It's like, so you changed everything except anything. You changed the name. It's the laziest, because there can be no evolution. There can be no eras of Chad because there is nothing to Chad. Chad's an empty vessel. The brain is empty. There's nothing there. What could change? What would there be to follow over time and watch metamorphosize into what? Like what? How has Chad grown? What has Chad gotten into? Nothing. Chad's just lying and out there sticking it to the haters and fighting with people. It's all it ever will be.
I'm not even on the same page with Christopher Nolan with him. And I do.
Oh yeah,
agree.
hack to destroy or something, right? Hacks to destroy. But it's all the same show. It's all just Chad dealing with his feelings of the day. By the way, Chad, you going live again yet? Any word from Chad yet while you shut down his show?
The Prestige and the fucking movie with Tom Hardy is amazing. Dunkirk. Those are great movies. Oh, and Interstellar is fantastic.
Wow. It's so funny.
Dunkirk sucks. I'll just say that. Dunkirk stinks.
While he's sniping us, he says he's going to snipe them.
We're going to be arguing.
31.
Pat loves me.
That's my channel.
Yeah.
So I get way more views than Chad does.
You don't.
Hear that shit.
I challenge Pat to an arm wrestling contest.
It's little KB.
Okay, Ghost Crusader TV. Send Rocco the link.
I want to challenge Chad to an urn wrestling contest. We put his brother in an urn. We both start with 2 hands on it. You get to pick the tops or the side, top and bottom or sides. And then ref blows a whistle, and we wrestle for the urn.
He's sniping MLC. Yeah.
Oh no! Oh, he's sniping me, and I'm sniping him back.
Great idea, Rocco. Where'd you come up with the sniping? It's
I
great.
think Melton told him to do it. Melton's like, "Hey, I can't do it, but can you do this?"
Here's your marching orders, Rocco. Here's your marching orders.
Okay, Hunchback. And again, I'm in love with love right now because Melton can't do a show. So again, all these clowns will be like, Chad's.
I could. I've been able to do a show for a while. I've been busy. Sorry.
Loser. He's a bigger loser than Melton.
By the way, I've already
was lifting a fruit tree.
Rocco, I already struck your channel, so you might want to shut it down and delete it. I'm just giving you.
Kevin, you have to have a yard to imagine planting a fruit tree. You know, you can't fathom what it's like to go outside and have nature in your midst. Kevin said the other day on a clip, when I leave my building, I scan both ways looking for, like, imagine living your life like this. This is awful. Holy shit. Yeah. I was planting a tree and injured myself. Sick burn. The day before, I'm a guy who never leaves my basement. Now you're like, he was out planting a tree and he hurt himself. Well, which is it? I mean, fuck. Have you ever hurt yourself planting anything? I doubt it.
Little KB.
I'm giving you warning, buddy.
You want to look at that for a minute?
Rocco, I gave you warning.
Look at little KB sniping.
It's gonna
MLC.
get a strike. You don't want one. I'm telling you.
Can you imagine if Kevin or Chad or Aaron hurt themselves like I hurt myself? No, again, like, I know people don't have a lot of details, but like, right. I just went away to try to get better. I went away to work on what was important, my health. All of a sudden. Not the obesity, but the back. So, like, I just went away and, like, handled my shit. These guys would have been streaming every fucking day, screaming and bitching. You can't win. They talk about me more since I went away. I went the fuck away, and they mention me and talk about me all day, every day. What's wrong? You can't hate me that much. What? This is about you. I've done nothing to you. You can't be this mad at me. You said, hold on. Yeah, let me put this up. This is important to address. You said you were watching TLP yesterday, so you're not just doing the show anymore. And if so, why? I was out all morning yesterday. I got back and I was just, I wasn't sure I would be back in time, and I wasn't, like, for the beginning. But I was just like resting. But I do plan on coming back to TLP, of course. Soon, very soon. I've just had fun watching it. I enjoyed yesterday. Yeah, if Carl wasn't on there, it'd be pretty good. Spy report. Chad Zumock is issuing a tweet. Sorry, guys. Literally no sound at all today in StreamYard. StreamYard app sucks, and I want my money back for the entire year. This is Chad's computer, 100%. But also, I don't think this happened. This is probably fake. Dead Seamus, member for 27 months. Good show last night, buddy. Proud of you, buddy. Keep moving, buddy. Keep improving, buddy. This is the greatest show, buddy. Salah, buddy. Salah. Boiled brisket. Sup, Big Sauce. Hit the like button. Now, is boiled brisket tips or brisket drippings or boiled beef? I get confused. Member for 37 months. Will members get a discount at the new NLO Airbnb? Yeah, of course.
Today I sang a beautiful song. Patrick's girlfriend, Pretty Andy Social, was nice to me. Today was the best day of my life until I got the bubble guts.
Folks, the tell was his nervous smile and laugh. He is not on the deed anymore because he is now estranged from his ward. Mr. French's landlord are now estranged. Fatty needs a new place to live. Look it up for yourselves, you lazy pores.
No.
He was on the deed. Homes.com.
No.
See for yourselves.
No. You don't need to look that up. My wife and I are fine. Shh. No. Everything's fine. My wife and I are fine. We're together. Everything's fine. We can afford this house. Everything's good. Everything is fine. Don't listen to him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. When has he ever been right? Don't listen to this guy. We're fine.
So Stevie Lou isn't happy and thinks that Daddy Brennan would have done a much better job interviewing Comedy Shaman.
Yeah. So who are you? Wait, I need to get through the super chat. Mel C fan with $5. This fool got catfished by a tranny. What? Let me read that again. So you got catfished. What's that?
Bubble Poppers, I'm not a fan of this storyline. I assure you, my wife and I are either fine or we're getting a divorce. One or the other. And it shouldn't affect you. Whichever way. Unless you're a single lady in the chat and you're starting to feel the pulse. Okay, I don't know what that means. DK, Chadley's AI intro, where he beats people up, spin kicks, and rides a shark, makes me chuckle. I've never heard it described like that. I'm sure he stares in his funhouse mirror while drunk alone at night and sees himself as badass. Please do this special. Why are you trying to shut it down? Why are you trying to shut it down, bro? D Waver gifting a membership. Thank you, buddy. Big Bad Titty. The body is ultimate home you own. Be good to it. I've never heard it put like that. Hawaiian pizza. You posted a pic of Chad on stage, and Chad KB spent 30 minutes ranting about it rent free. I did not see that. I love it. I love that.
Gonna lift it either.
Well, they sent this quick. Chad says he's going to strike. He's sniping MLC.
Going to strike B Dabla channel. He's sniping MLC.
Oh my God! Really?
So we should snipe. We should
snipe.
Bob
Yeah, that's a good point. Like they're saying, I'm having a kid, I'm getting a divorce, I'm losing a house, I'm getting a new house. They can't figure out which one of those things makes them feel better, so they're just saying them all without any regard to how they conflict with one another. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. He never leaves his basement. He hurt himself planting a tree. He's having a kid. They're getting a divorce. Which one of those makes me feel better? Then it's that one. Yeah.
Dummy, he doesn't even know the next move. We should snipe. Maybe I'll snipe the Shuley network.
I guess
Rocco. No, we should definitely snipe Rocco.
No, but I'm saying we should strike Kevin because
strike him for sniping us.
Yeah, I mean this is the way that this is what they do, right? This is it.
I mean that's what Chad does.
Right.
That's what Chad does. That's
Right.
what he does, even though he
Right. He's gonna get his producer to strike me. Right. Remember, Bob was gonna.
I'm gonna
use
pander to the trolls.
Remember, Bob was gonna use my own music against me to get a strike. How'd that work out, Bob? Chad needs acting glasses.
Acting classes.
And glasses. I need acting.
I can act.
Glasses.
Give me a scene right now. I'll act. You want me to act? I'll act. Give me a scenario right now.
What did he expect? He lives in a neighborhood 5 minutes down the road. What did he expect? He lives in a neighborhood 5 minutes down the road from Joey C.
If Joey C lives where I think he lives next to a university, which is a great neighborhood. I live next to a Whole Foods. Try finding a shitty neighborhood next to a Whole Foods. I believe Richard Jefferson, former NBA player, says every time he would get traded, he would look for a Whole Foods and buy a house near it because he knew it would be a good neighborhood.
Chad does the same thing with Outback Steakhouse. Oh, that's a good point. Smith says, if you're getting a divorce, Chad will say you're copying Tom Segura. I'm not getting a divorce. My wife and I are very happy. I promise you, I would not be buying $1 million house going into a divorce.
Rack me.
Oh, dummy, we want to see you struggle through
But
it.
I do believe, Goldfold's a psycho. I do believe he's noticed something about the deed, but I don't know what. Again, we went through this in December, so it's 100% going to make me look after this. But I honestly don't know what it could be. There's nothing like people don't usually like handle taking someone off the name of the house before they get divorced and I know that if there was like a divorce record, I imagine just like a marriage certificate, which you guys found in days, that you would find it like they have to register a divorce, right? Like that gets registered like a marriage, correct?
You are. It's fantastic. Oh, I struck your channel.
Here it comes.
He's Googling so hard right now. Oh, good point. I'll find it.
That be a warning.
Here comes the strike.
Yeah.
Look for a Whole Foods and buy a house near it because he knew it would be a good neighborhood.
Oh,
Rack me. You better shut it down.
Chad's giving us tips on buying homes. No, you know what you do? Here's how you buy a house. It's like,
things. Oh, here we go. See you struggle through it like you are.
yeah, DK makes a good point. Chad has been trespassed from Whole Foods for shoplifting. And he's like, no, buy a house near a Whole Foods. That way, it's a good neighborhood. Yeah, until you move in and start stealing. This is a guy who literally has a history of stealing from all kinds of people, all kinds of things. And he has the gall to come on yesterday and be like, can you believe someone took my property? Someone just took my bike. Can you believe it? What's this world coming to? It's like, Chad. Yeah, but when it's not me, it really sucks when I'm not the one getting stuff.
Shut it down. Here it comes.
Hey, look.
Oh, God. Tukey. All he does.
Kevin, you know that puppet's not your wife, right? It shouldn't hurt. I know my wife's not retarded Rosie O'Donnell. So I find the super chats hilarious. Believe it or not, she does too. She thinks it's a hoot. But if someone makes fun of Kevin's Ooga Booga wife, he has to pull it down. Like, this is not a show that appreciates comedy. And by the way, no one would make fun of your wife being black if it didn't bug you. Deep down, I think you're inherently racist and ashamed that you like burying your pink dick inside of dark chocolate. I think that's what it is. He's like a self-hating thing. So you can't, much like Aaron can't watch anyone talk about gay porn without getting erect, so he shuts it down immediately. That's why you have to shut down anyone talking about your Ooga Booga wife, because you're secretly ashamed.
This is win. I'm mad because all these guys
Melton's
do is
boy.
win.
I'll do what Melton tells me.
I
'Cause
work
he
for
flies me to
Patrick
Hackamania, and I share.
Again, I don't
super
even want to
chatters.
do a show today, and I already got 59 super chats, and I'm probably do another show when I get back from my bike. But I'm just saying, it's like these guys all think that they got it figured out because they're going to be friends with Melton, and then what's going to happen, Tukey? Do you guys went to war together? You guys go back decades.
Rocco,
long time
I'm telling
friendship.
you guys, listen, and the chatters, I know you think Melton's the guy. He's so hated amongst.
Why am I the topic? Chad's like, he's so hated amongst comedians. First of all, again, Chad, I bet I could pull strings better than you right now in Hollywood. You don't want to do this. Like, what world? Like, shut up. Second of all, I'm not doing that anymore. You aren't either, but you don't know it. This is like somebody who worked in your office building after you quit. Years later, they're like, everybody at the office hates you. Yeah, I don't work there. Kathy's upset. I don't work there anymore. So even if everyone did hate me, the fact that they're all still talking about me 3 years later is insane. I don't think they are, and neither does Chad. Chad's the only one going up to comedians all the time going like, do you know Patrick Melton? You hate him, right? I believe Chad does that.
Comedians, and he has no friends. Literally has no friends. You never heard, I was hanging out with my buddy from high school or he doesn't have anybody. He has
I was hanging out with my buddy from high school. I've moved 30 times since high school. I moved every 3 years growing up. Most of us form friendships based on similar interests and like minds. Most of us don't form friendships based on proximity when we were children. This isn't the 1930s where your grandma and your grandpa met and went to the same schoolhouse in a graduating class of 10 people. They couldn't afford an airplane ticket or a horse ride. The fuck are you talking about? He doesn't hang out with anybody from high school. Correct. I don't. They live all the way across the country. Speak occasionally to a few people, but yeah, I'm not best friends with people from high school because we had third period together. What? I'm 46. I've met many other people along the road of life and then chosen to further relationships with those that I deemed appropriate. I don't. Chad thinks you're born with a certain number of friends based on what high school you go to, and then if you don't keep them, you lose them, and then eventually you run out of friends and you're fucked. Like, how does he think it works?
the Discord people. That's it. That's all he's got. These are facts. I'm sorry.
For Chad's new bike, Charlie can really spin a yarn.
I'm telling you, my bike got stolen, man.
I have a Ring camera, but it's not set up yet. I have a TV, but it's not mounted. Does Chad need a mom or girlfriend more?
It's mounted.
It's mounted. You got to mount that bike.
Listen, I can mount a TV. I just don't want to do it. I don't have the time.
Chad, pipe cleaner.
Chad doesn't have the time to mount a TV. Most TV mounts take 4 bolts into a stud. 4. And then any TV 55, 60 inches or less, I can pick up on my own and hang on that. You go 75, 85. Now you need a friend just to lift the other side because it's cumbersome. Not, there's still 110 pounds. It's not crazy. But Chad doesn't have time.
Arms, get in the gym, girl.
DK, anytime you want to do a flex off, I'm in, bro.
Chad, you can't say anytime anymore to anybody because everybody names a time and then you go, not then. Anytime, man. Anytime.
And Ray is saying you stole shoes and laptops.
Yeah, Ray's got bigger issues.
I thought Ray stole it. He said you stole it.
I don't know.
That Chad shares a character. That Chad shares a caricature of himself. The people are saying this.
Oh, Riles told me I have to stretch. That's a good point. Thank you. I do the YMTL. So I do like a Y, and then you do the M, and then you go T, and then you go L with your arms out like this. And you just like arch your back and you stretch. And then you lay down and there's some leg stuff. So that's what I'll be doing.
Chad needs acting classes and English classes.
Oh, I do?
Chad stays past 4:30 if there's super chats. Chad stays past 4:30 if there's super chats, but has to run a Pat answers his challenge. The
No.
left half of Pat's face is sliding off.
That's
Wow.
lying. They kept coming in. I was like, I gotta go, guys. Stop super chatting, and I left. I said at the beginning of the show, before Pat was even mentioned, that short show, I got to get out of here today.
Yeah, I got to get out of here too. I got to get on my bike. So don't send any more super chats after 3:15 p.m.
Are you really gonna go ride your bike?
Yeah. It was smoky, but it's not smoky now. But now I'm gonna get sunburn. And I was gonna do a regular show, but then I saw Bob Levy talking about Pat Dixon about some TV shows they're gonna do, and I'm like, I gotta watch this live. I'm not waiting for a clip. And then I figured I go out at 3:30 or 4. I'll get less sunburn. I'll have to put the suntan lotion on and whatnot. But you know, again, people are afraid of Pat Dixon, and they're mostly people he dates or marries, and Gina Boscante. But other than that, no one's really afraid of Pat Dixon.
I'll never understand why like Pat got into all of this when he has so many things to hide. Like, why does he go after people when your life is awful? Like,
no, Pat thinks he can outsmart people, and you know, anybody that knows Pat Dixon knows he's just full of shit. But it's not even that he's full of shit. Like I've said a million times, Pat thinks he's an expert on everything except how to make money as a podcaster and as a comic. Pat Dixon he never had a comedy career as a stand-up, and now
they spend all their time trying to convince you Ray and Pat Dixon are losers. But if you really believed that, you wouldn't spend any time on them. This is just insight into normal human behavior. If you really think someone isn't an issue, they don't cross your mind. I don't think about losers. You know, why does Chad always want to debate Ray and Pat Dixon and Cardiff if they're complete losers? Now, I think Chad and Keanu are complete losers, and I refuse to talk to them. Why? Because they're losers. There's no way on earth, there's no route or path for them to ever not be losers. They're inherently retarded. They don't have a functioning brain. The logic portion of their entire system is flawed. There's nothing to talk about. Go yell about me. Go talk about. It's fine. If you really think someone's a loser, you know, Melton debated Dan Ninen. I don't think Dan Ninen's a loser. I think Dan Ninen's fascinating, and no one else could get an interview with him. And I pulled it off, and he's never done an interview since. So it was an opportunity. I prepared well for it. I think it's great. If you haven't watched the Dan Ninen interview, you need to go see that. Clyde, Chad's biggest issue besides his stupidity is KB. Occasionally he listens to people and has a moment of clarity and honesty. Then KB reels him back in with his juvenile moronic worldview that justifies his behavior. It's sad. Yeah, I agree. Netflutter, welcome back-to-back shows. Very cool.
Which is it? You need $995K or you can afford the house? Which is it?
I went over this last night, but I really want the house. And we don't close for like 2 or 3 weeks. So I have that long to get the money. If you Photoshop some bank statements and like change one digit of your social security number, like it'll take weeks for them to like figure that out. And then if I have the money in my account by the time they figure it out and be like, okay, I was just kidding, but here, I do have it now. Crook Danny. They think about you all day, every day. It is crazy. Like, what did I do? I literally haven't been doing shows and they just can't let it go. Ghost Crusaders TV. Check out the Levyverse tonight at 10 p.m. Ooh.
So Melty can take these oxy, and then you sign these papers? Ha, this fool can't even lift a lime tree without breaking his back. I better leave this loser ASAP. Yes, hun, of course, I would never leave.
I have not taken any oxy since April. And I rarely even take Advil now. A couple times this week I took some Advil. Just because I was like Tuesday I was on my feet for like 9 hours. But yeah. I'll tell you right now, I'm too smart to get pilled out. So I'll do the weed. Ricky Cutlets, Philadelphia Phillies, to name the Wawa, the official hoagie of the Philadelphia Phillies. This is the greatest hoagie fest. Yeah, but they're paying for that. You know, it's not like it didn't come up in the Philadelphia Phillies meeting. Like, we should really do something to celebrate Wawa. This is just an ad. Chad Zumock is in Grown Ups 3. What are your connections, Melt? I'm in Grown Ups 4. I wasn't going to mention it.
My friend from high school came to help me mount my TV.
He never talks about friends. First of all, I don't talk about hanging out with friends. That's insane. So this weekend I was hanging out with friends. Cool. J-Mo, Chad doesn't understand being honest is funny. Yeah, these guys don't even know how to buy a house. What you do is look for a Whole Foods.
Nothing. Doesn't he live next to a comedy club and he still doesn't work as a comic?
Yes, he lives walking distance from a comedy club, a very nice one for that matter.
Moral and Mark Norman wrote a movie about two guys.
That's why I never work there.
Guys who sell booze to liquor stores. They're filming it in a few months. They're acting in it. Thoughts? Yeah, you know, I'm sure it's gonna listen. The bottom line is Theo Vaughn and David Spade are way more popular than these two clowns, and their movie tanked. So no one's gonna go to see a movie about Sam Morril and Mark Norman. Sorry. Maybe if you get Joe List in it.
No. 12.1 is searching Zillow for all Las Vegas homes for sale, 900,000 to 1 million. Oh no. Oh no. I'll give $100 in merch at the NLO store if you find the house.
Because he's box office. Maybe if you get Joe
You'll
List.
find it eventually. Like, again, I want to do a YouTube channel where I do projects around the house and stuff. I think it'll be fun. It's got a lot of stuff that needs done. So like there'll be a lot of stuff. I think it'll be fun to make like fucking around videos. And then I won't come on here and tell as many home stories. Or I will.
Then things will take off. But Mark Norman, again, I thought Theo Vaughn's movie would take off with David Spade. David Spade's been in a lot of movies.
They're gonna highball you. No. They've been trying to. I'll give you more clues. This house has been for sale for over a year, and it was overpriced because it does need updating. And I like to get a deal like this house I got for under asking. I like to get a house for a deal, no matter what it is. So they were asking like 1.3 million, and we're under $1 million now. But we found some stuff, and we're in the negotiating. Hey, what about this? What about this? But for a property like this, I'm probably having like 8 inspections done. Email you the address. You'll never get it. You'll never get it. If you get it, I'll eat my shit. But you will eventually. Grown Ups 3, big fucking deal. I was on an episode of Kitchen Nightmares once. That's true. That's true. Kitchen Nightmares, Mansers, 1,000 Ways to Die. 2 episodes of of The Late Show with David Letterman. Just as like a background fool.
Theo Von's
It's not like I was on the couch.
very popular, and their movie tanked, and they probably lost a lot of money. And I don't know if where they got the money from. Maybe
I'll show you the one I was going to buy. How about that? I'll show you. After this, we'll do house talk. Send in your house talk questions.
it's Bob's guy who gave him the money, but the movie tanked.
I'm just being a guy who doesn't have Mark Norman and Sam. They're not actors. They don't act. Like, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I was on all those like Spike TV garbage shows. VH1 Spike. I Love the Air, Best Week Ever or something like that. I don't even remember what it was. With Paul F. Tompkins. That's the only like TV credits I have. Little dumb, stupid. It was never like Patrick Melton.
Be an actor. Nick Swartzen's not an actor. Adam Sandler's not an actor. You don't have to be an actor to be in a comedy
an
movie.
actor.
Why? Because he's gay?
No, he's a writer. He's written movies. He's in movies.
Okay, but he started as a stand-up. Yeah, it doesn't take much
He
to be
started
an
as an actor, actually.
So wait, you really think Mark Norman, if they're selling a movie that sell booze to liquor stores, they need to be able to act?
I mean, yeah, if you're going to be
It costs money, and it won't make any money. That's a fact, Jack. Just like Theo Von and David Spade. I thought that movie would make money.
But then again, Norm Macdonald wasn't a good actor, and he was great.
Do you think little KB sniping is why your numbers are down? I don't know. I'm worried.
He doesn't have any ideas. He just sniping is the hackiest thing you can do.
If it is, that insult would hurt if it carried any weight. Chad Zumock telling you don't have any ideas. Ugh.
He doesn't have anything, and he needs a quick payday because he needs money right now.
No, Melton probably told him, "Hey, you should snipe it." And Tuki's like, "That's right, I should snipe it." Because Tuki wanted to come on, I told him to go fuck himself because I'm not doing a long show. That's a fact.
Will you fly me to Hackamania next year? I'll do it.
Again, live views don't really
I
mean.
had no idea Tuki was sniping yesterday. I can't even imagine it. In their heads, like it's a giant conspiracy. Melton probably got a hold of Rocco and told him you should. No. I was in a house all day yesterday collecting mold samples or air samples to test for mold. My wife's nuts. You think she's going to move into a house if it has mold? You think we're not getting a mold test? I'm sitting here with this guy. He's running this machine, sucking in air in every room, swabbing everything, moisture meter testing walls. No, nobody was on the phone with Rocco. Yeah, you know what you should do? Here's your marching orders. These guys think like they all accuse everybody else of not having a life and going around doing stuff. I'm running around doing real shit. No one's coordinating with Rocco. Rocco can't think on his own and go, it'd be funny if I fuck with Chad by sniping.
Much to me. They never did. They mean a lot to people who are failing, like Nick Ricotta and Clubfooted Carl, Bob Levy.
Silent G, you got to tear out the drywall. Mold is pretty rare in Vegas, but again, if you're going to spend this much money on a house, you got to get it. All the plumbing, all the electric, it has a large solar system, so I got that inspected. The roof, the inside of the roof, the outside of the roof, the septic system, the irrigation system. It's a lot.
Pat Dixon. But I'm already at 66 super chats and an emergency pop-up show. So again, my kids never ever asked me. My son, before I went live, he asked me for money to go buy.
How do you get mold in Las Vegas dry climate? Like having mold like through a house is very rare. But again, this house it's been sitting empty for a while, so like it has leaks, like under the sinks and stuff. Faucets are leaking, stuff like that. So like all that's got to get fixed up, and we want to make sure that like mold basically can't grow unless there's moisture. So those areas do have moisture because they had leaks. And they're the kind of leaks that like basically it's only leaking when you like run the water because like the P-trap under the sink is the seal has failed, or like the gasket on the faucet is leaking because it dried out. So it's not like a persistent leak that's going 24/7, but like when you run the sink, it might leak. So like all the sinks have to be replaced, all the ankle stops, all the under sink hardware and everything. So, and then you want to test all those areas to make sure that because they had a leak, that there's no mold growth. If you're spending this much money on a house, you don't want to inherit.
Flakes.
Yeah, piss causes mold. They say like if you live in the East or somewhere where it's like really humid, like not to even like clean mold with bleach, because you're basically feeding the mold. Like the chlorine stuff, the bleach gets like basically neutralized within seconds when it kills the topical mold, and all that's left of the bleach is water, which essentially seeps into the wood and feeds the roots of the mold. So when you clean mold with bleach, you're literally feeding your mold, and you should use borax. That's what I learned.
But he didn't ask me about my live views. He didn't. That's a fact. And if Tukey's going to take me down, just like Melton was going to take me down, and the ISO network was going to take me down.
There are some basements in Vegas, but it's not common. But you can have basements here. The reason people don't have basements here is not the same reason people like don't have basements in Florida. Florida basements are difficult because the water table is so high and it's hard to like keep a basement dry and structurally sound. But in Vegas, you can have basements, but it's the opposite problem where it's just like mostly hard rock ground. So you have to like chisel, like dig it out. But there are a lot of homes here with basements.
Paradise City.
This guy, everybody's going to take me down. And then what happened? What happened, Tukey? How's the saying go? Let sleeping Chads lie.
I know. I fuck up sayings.
Yeah, Silent G, look into borax. No joke. Even like official like government organizations have said that bleach is not recommended for mold, that you're literally feeding your mold. But just do your own research into it. So like if you're like cleaning it with bleach and it keeps coming back, like mildew in the shower or anything like that, like that's why. It's because you're not the area is not drying out. When the bleach chemical gets neutralized, all that's left is water. So you're basically just watering your mold. Hello?
You're fat.
Since when?
Oh, since always.
Feel better?
You were a fat little kid, right?
Yes. Oh. It's just mean spirit on a Saturday for no reason. It's one of the reasons we had to get a house with French doors. Another clue. So I could fit.
Kevin talks, ham lip.
Good stuff, dude.
Yeah, I think you mix borax with water or something.
Tukey tells a story from Hackmania where he was very worried about getting Melton's sandwich order right. Super weak in Piazza.
I heard about
tells
that.
a story from Hackmania where he was very worried about getting Melton's sandwich order.
Imagine going and get a sandwich for someone. What a
Well, his
fag.
back hurt. But also...
No, this was in Atlantic City. Sean and who else went? New Jersey Ranger and Tukey went and got everybody subs from White House Subs. It was very nice and awesome. Again, what are they mad about? Chad and Kevin went hat shopping and it's sacred. Tukey brought everybody sandwiches and it's embarrassing.
Davey Lou said Melton freaked out in Atlantic City when they ran out of bacon.
I heard about that.
That's how much a fat fuck he is. And Tukey's a fat fuck.
If it was true, what are we talking about? Let's say I flipped tables. Let's say I lost my shit and demanded employees be fired. Okay. Was this over 2 years ago? So that's why Melton sucks. The bacon? It's not. First of all, let's just to get serious for a minute. Let's not act like it's not insane to order a bacon, egg, and cheese and not get bacon on it. So grow up.
Too. I mean, Tukey doesn't. I mean, I guess he burns off calories delivering pizza and bagels.
He's very doughy in real life.
Yeah, he eats a lot of dough.
Yeah.
Bob says a new show. Pat wrestles women Kaufman style. Oh, that's gonna be a hit, just like Turning the Page. I can't wait to buy that.
Hold on, we're getting address guesses. We have a bunch of address guesses. Hold on. Let me go through them. Nobody's got it yet. No. That's not one. No. No. Holy shit, somebody has it. Somebody has it. Hold on. How? How? Holy stalkers.
No one can get mad at me. I'm supporting the Levy household.
Well, yeah, just like I supported Ashley LaRue. Love until.
What do? You just go to Zillow and look up homes in a price range under contract. Holy. Big Bad Titty. If you think KB and Chad Zumock are brain dead, drooling mouth breathers, check out their fans in chat. Oh boy, short bus knuckle draggers aplenty with those two. I've seen people like MGD who are like major Kevin fans, like shitting on him. And you never know if they're like trolling or whatever, but what about Panhandler? How's Panhandler feeling about Kevin lately?
And then Patrick broke out of his giant Jurassic Park dinosaur cage and started ripping people apart. He killed a lot of people that day, all because they didn't have soda.
I heard about that.
I heard about that.
Time to eat up, fuck nut.
Okay, so the person who guessed correctly, I have to give you $100 in NLO store merch, but I'm not going to tell you you're correct yet because I don't need this. How the fuck? How in the actual fuck? There are so many houses for sale. How? You've given enough clues? I mean, I'm not. There's a million houses that meet the criteria I've said. This is bad.
Right.
He made a lot of money off of me.
Harley Dean is on Brian's show right now. I know. I was watching it earlier, stupid.
You said you would eat cock again? I did. I 100% did not. And if I did, I was kidding around, and it was very clear that I was kidding around. I've learned my lesson about eating shit. You don't do it. You don't promise to do it. You don't say you do it, because as outlandish and absurd as that is, you will have 7 people in the chat who go like, I can't believe he didn't eat shit. French doors and lots of land. I mean, first of all, what are we talking about?
Much more, but Chad was in the dugout, so was backstage, so I want to bring him on. Harley Dean is.
You said it. Okay, they're all saying you said it. I know, but I said it as a joke. I went like, I'll eat my own shit. I said it in that tone, no? And you all went, You all got out your pens like he said. I'm never eating my own shit. You got the wrong guy. You might be able. There's a day where you might be able to convince Chad or Aaron or Karmic to eat their own shit. Their self-esteem is so low that you could actually psychologically bully them into eating shit because they feel bad they didn't eat shit when they said they would. I'm not the guy. I'll promise you every day to eat shit and never eat it. I'm a liar. So if that's if that's how you get me, Patrick won't even eat his own shit. Correctamundo. Where do I sign? Can you believe this guy won't fork feces into his own mouth? Yes. Yes. Karmic, you can see it happening. Chad, on a bad day, you can see it happening. Him dangling a log and eating it like a Cheeto that's gone bad. So, come on.
Hot. She's in the top 5 hottest black women in porn and ever.
I'm going to watch her work.
Gino Daly on Pat. No, ask for Pat wants big Arsha. I don't know even what this means.
You know what's funny is Kumia employed all these guys. Dixon, Gino, Chrissy
Mayer,
Bill Schultz. Like
Chrissy Mayer did it over. She got fired from that show that was going to make her huge. And then and the last show she did like 2.5 hours. She made $31. She built her own studio in her house. Just at a time when nobody even needs studios anymore. I mean, she's just straight up dumb. But
And
they're
she
all dumb.
crowdfunded
Gino, they crowdfunded Gino, Pat Dixon. They're all anybody that was at Compa Media at the end. They're losers.
Should I not build a new studio in my house if we don't need studios anymore? Nobody told me. You don't even need a studio anymore. $100 from Spectre. This should get us over the $1,000 mark on the homeless fund. I suggest I come over and install some mini splits. I do want to get a mini split for my studio because one issue we have now is where I if I'm doing a show, I crank the air because it gets warm in this room, and then it makes like an entire portion of the house cold. So to have my own mini split and control my own thing.
Bill Schultz, E-Rock, it's a gaggle of losers. Chad can't believe Pat committed a crime. Got it. Chad, did you have to leave a state because you were?
Chad, you can't believe Pat. Come on, Panhandle. What are you doing? Honestly, what's your thing? What's your end game here? You want to beef with me? It's old.
No, we're saying that you're a career criminal with a long rap sheet. Everything from breaking and entering to stalking to harassment to theft to trespassing. So we're saying it's funny that you're making fun of another guy for being in trouble legally once. Chad can't wrap his head around it. What's your game? What's your point? Well, that you're a hypocrite in every single thing that you do and say. Oh, what's your game? Why don't you like me? I like you.
Everyone's beefing with me. Come up with an idea.
Everyone's beefing with me. Why are you guys beefing? Why you guys beef so hard?
Everyone knows the Hunchback is moving into the other half of Charles Chance's mother's garage.
That sucks. I was hoping to crash on the washer and dryer side and maybe get a shot at Charles' sister. Is she wooden or is she a real girl?
Yes, we have it $1,000. If you think we can't do this, you're wrong. All we need is 994 more thousands. You might look at it and go, Patrick, you're barely denting this thing. I mean, that's a first big milestone. We are on our way. We can do this. We can get the best house we can get. Patrick bought Nick's house. Ooh.
What are you doing with that little shack in the backyard? I noticed there are no stairs and a little outdoor kitchen.
Little shack. There are no stairs and an outdoor kitchen. There is an outdoor kitchen. And it is a 1-story house. So you're on the right track. What are you doing with that little shack in the back? I'm going to put it on wheels and make it my food truck. The Snack Shack. Kiki Ray, let down again. Mr. French, eat the shit. Come on, man.
Ask Pat. Ask Chad. Pat. Ask Chad. Pat's not even here. Pat asked Chad for his link to begin with, his idea.
I gave him my email, man. Like, yeah, this was all his idea, Pat. Pat, I didn't. You said send me the link. I go, I don't have time. Let's do it tomorrow.
Again, when no one has a studio, anyone can do a show at any time.
There's a go-kart track also.
Pat Dixon does shows 3 in the morning. If Chad wants to do it 3 in the morning, but the fact that Pat thinks he's calling the shots regarding anything, Pat Dixon's a fucking loser now and
Ewa said, I want to see this gym.
forever.
Pat Dixon's beneath me on every level, literally every level.
Pull a girl up, Chad. Pull a girl up. You're not good.
You did it, man.
Guarantee you never cared about bringing bike to yin.
I mean, I bring it in sometimes. Sometimes I
You
don't.
should bring it in every time. There's
Well,
no
I guess
reason to
I'm
leave it
gonna
out,
do it
especially
now.
with that shitty lock you have. And even if you leave it outside with a good lock, they can still steal your front tire, pop your tires. They can fuck with the equipment, even if they don't steal the actual bike.
Listen, I'm gonna buy a bike this weekend. What kind of lock should I get? What's the name of it?
Kryptonite.
Of course there's a pool. Of course there's a pool. Grow up.
Go to any bike store and say, I want.
By the way, if anybody wants to buy a swim spa in Las Vegas,
I want a Kryptonite.
But that's that big fucking metal.
No, they should have. Yeah, it's ISO and his child pornographer and Shuley. They find each other. These losers always find each other. It's a miracle.
Not only did I try to include him with my thing, I thought it'd be fun, but he never even donated to my GoFundMe, so he's a piece of shit.
anybody who didn't donate to Chad's GoFundMe is a piece of shit. He didn't donate to my GoFundMe, so he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, I could have told you that.
Yeah.
Tukey, is that going to leave a mark, Tukey?
Putting green. Interesting.
Hey, Tukey, Melton's going to say, hey, you won, Tukey, because you sniped him and he was sniping them. And Melton's going to say, Tukey won. Thank you, fuck you too. And thank you, A-Track North. And thank you, everybody, for supporting this emergency pop-up show.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of bulgy.
All right, I'm going to stretch. Please stop looking at my house.
How's Ray doing, huh? I hope he's not doing well. So I want because you know Ray's waiting to get paid. So I want him to have a lot of stress waiting to get paid.
He looked like I watched when he was on your show the other day. He's so uncomfortable on this show. Like it's uncomfortable.
I know he's like that's why I try to read super chats fast and then cut him loose because it's like he's at the principal's office.
And he's got this look like he's who's the guy, the little guy that died, the loud guy that was on Stern, the little Jew, died in Boca. He's the Affleck guy. What am I doing?
Oh, Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah, he looked like Gilbert Gottfried. He's just like,
yeah, except Gilbert was doing a character. Ray's not.
Yeah.
A-Track, thank you. And yeah, I hope I mean, I don't even know what to say. I mean, I was surprised Ray came on, but I know he's waiting to get paid, just like Bear Ribs. So you struck illegally, duh.
I didn't do it. You guys are dumb. Of course. Oh my God, Chad did it. We gotta get him back. You retards.
Failed actor Adam Bush. Thank you, Stokely. Thank you, Stokely, for yesterday. And Stokely ends every if he sends a super chat that's not about Adam Bush.
Failed actor Adam Bush is a producer of my special.
He is?
Yeah, he donated. He was like one of the first.
105. Just stick it to me.
Yeah.
To show how well he's doing. Like Tukey. He's doing well, so that's why he doesn't pay his producer. And his producer's like, yeah, but I'm playing a long game with Tukey. Tukey will eventually pay you. He won't. He won't. He's a cheap fucking you know what? And he's a fucking loser, and he don't make any money. But Stokely tags every super chat now with hashtag failed actor Adam Bush, and I stand with that 100%. And Stokely came in big yesterday. Thank you, Stokely.
I think Adam would find that funny, right?
I don't know. He'd have to wait to see what Carl told him to say. Shirley Madoff, don't feel bad. Chad, 6-year-old Joey C didn't know the 3 branches of government.
I feel really bad, man.
Wait, he don't know the 3 branches, but he wants to be the head of one?
I mean, I feel really bad about that. I don't know.
Rocco got a 1K super chat. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't see it, though, but I'll take your word on it. $1.99.
See, this is how dumb these people are. They think they're like sticking it to us, and they're just retards. They're like, yeah, you're on $1,000.
When
like,
Melton, when Levy quit my show and went over to and then Levy started to do his own show, but they were always telling me how great Levy was doing, and I was like, right. But now that we have,
he's like Melton and Levy quit my show. I said I would do your show for 12 weeks on 1 day a week, Mondays. And then we were done. We were done before I went to Atlantic City. We were done. Mondays with Melton was done. Nobody quit your show. The deal was 12 weeks. These guys, honestly, I think the core reason Kevin doesn't like me is I'm the only one who walked away. Kevin has his thumb over all these losers because they don't have any money and they need the $50 drip. I don't. I never wanted to be a rotating cast member of MLC. And he seems to be very mad that I won't run back just like Karmic and Chad.
Playboard super chat. I don't really give a fuck. I know how.
And by the way, I would 100% like go on MLC every once in a while. I liked Kevin. I enjoyed Kevin. What he's become is insane. It's as laughable as Aaron Emholt. Chad and Aaron live in this complete delusional existence. And Kevin's like, instead of Kevin laughing at them like he used to, he's joining them, submerging himself down into the fucking liquid pit of shit. Why?
By the way,
did Tukey get a 1K super tip? Who gave it to him? Melton? Did Melton give it to him? And again, Melton apparently, again, I don't know anything about super tips, but apparently Melton and Rocco, Melton and what's that guy's name? Mooby, they can send super tips to anybody they want, and they mean nothing. So
yeah.
Again, everyone's known this for 2 years, but Kevin's got breaking news. I'm getting reports that Melton can send in free super tips to anybody. Oh, big if true.
You could send like fake super tips. But I don't give a shit.
They're not fake. They're not fake. They don't represent themselves to be worth something. We don't tell you it's worth $100, but it's not really. They can't imagine anyone telling the truth. They have a real tough time wrapping their head around it. They're not fake. They're $0 super tips. They're very real, and their value is $0.
But if Tukey got a $1,000 super tip, is he going to pay his producer now or no? Or TJ or J? What's it? JT?
And whoever
JT's
sent it,
like, no, I like working for free for 5 hours. Tukey, that's how you know Tukey's a piece of shit.
And whoever sent it, I'm saying right now, you're out of the $1,000 now, and we don't give a fuck. You're just out of 1,000. So
it's just a conversation for 5 minutes. You seem to give a fuck. Rocco got $1,000, and the correct answer is you shouldn't. It doesn't affect your life in any way. But here you are seething about it. I bet it's fake. I bet it's not real. By the way, we don't even care. Oh. So what was that forensic operation you just did? Uncovering the truth about fake super tips?
Good job. You did.
I don't give a fuck. Again, if Tukey made money, we'd know about it, and he would probably pay people because the people working for him be like, just like the same reason OJ quit, because OJ's like, yeah, I'm not doing your fucking shitty show anymore for free. And then Rocco's like, okay, bye. And so again, if he got a $1,000 super tip, then JT might want a piece of that. But again, Tukey's gonna outsmart everybody, just like Clubfooted Carl, just like Melton is leader with the hunchback. Melton can't even do shows anymore. You have wrong.
No, I don't. It's the same, dude. I just said it. No, it's
you didn't-
WTU107XC.
Yeah, we don't do serial numbers over here.
It's my bike. It's stolen, so I actually want it back at this point. So I'm putting it out.
Yeah, but you're never gonna get a bike back. No one's ever.
My bike was stolen. I actually want it back at this point. You know, when it first got stolen, I was like, fuck that bike. But at this point, I actually want it back.
Gotten a bike back.
So if they go to a pawn shop or a bike store, they're fucked.
You're still not gonna get it. You didn't know the name Gilbert Gottfried is a comic. If it makes you feel any better, he didn't know you either.
That's bull. Well, yeah. He was gonna come on Kevin's show actually. Like I was talking to his wife.
After he died. After he died.
No, when him and his wife were.
How many minutes a month do you think Chad uses on his phone? Like talking on the phone? If I had to guess, the number of minutes I talk on the phone a month is under 15. You know, like sometimes you get put on hold with like places you have to call for a long time. So then it can be hours. But like on an average week, I speak on the phone maybe 20 minutes. Chad's on the phone hours a day. I'll bet money on it. He should be lucky that phone plan went to unlimited, or this motherfucker would be nights and weekending his life away. Like rollover minute Zumock.
I was like, you remember I asked you, do you want Gilbert Gottfried? And you said no. And then you had on, who did you have on? It was
Clearwater.
I was pissed.
Clearwater Chad.
No, it was like Tom Cassidy or something.
I don't remember
somebody.
you asking me about Gilbert Gottfried.
And you said no. You said no, I don't want
that.
him. You did. I swear to God. I remember because
I'll take him now.
I can't.
I'm saying that would be a get. I'm sure Tukey would snipe it if I had dead Gilbert Gottfried up.
That means they don't have material if they're sniping. They don't have anything.
I need raised money frozen until the piss in the hallway. Nice.
Yeah, Chad and John are always wanting to talk to people on the phone for hours, like teenage girls in the 90s, curling their fucking curly corded phone around their finger. Hey, Karen. Hi, Tanya.
Niece agrees to come. I need raised money frozen until
There were no Karen or Tanya in Bye Bye Birdie.
the pissing in the hallway. Niece agrees to come on.
Who did you have on that drove me insane? It was like somebody really lame. I was like, you could have had Gilbert Gottfried on. It would have been interesting.
I don't remember anything about. I would have had Gilbert Gottfried on.
You said no. I got to find the email exchange.
Yeah, remember phone cards when you had to have like a call an 800 number and put a PIN number in to call long distance? No, but I get it like 2 cents a minute.
I'm late.
Hey, meet Gilbert Gottfried and Mark Norman. Hey.
I take it back. I guess Chad is really funny. He's got a picture with Mark Norman. That doesn't just happen. So I take it back. Chad's got a really good podcast and he's really talented. You know, come on. Come on.
Where was that?
Skankfest, Brooklyn. You were on that show.
I never went to Skankfest in
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
you were.
In Queens? In Queens, you mean?
Yeah, Queens. Yeah, you were there.
Oh, it's right on the border. It's right on the border.
Yeah.
Queens, Brooklyn. It's right in, what's that town over there?
Oh, no. Goldfeld. I was right. Goldfeld's is sleuthing.
West Sahara neighborhood, built in 1988. I'll be visiting. Found it.
You'll be.
But this is another grift. You don't have a pot to piss in. 5 beds, 4.5 baths, 3,507. Squeft, 312. Price per squeft.
You'll be visiting? I doubt it. You'll be visiting. I'll see you soon. And what? Shake a boombox at my house? Jacob Chad, do you think Kevin believes Chad's bike was stolen? He can't be that stupid. Maybe it was, but what I'm saying is 2 out of the 3 times it wasn't. This is like, Chad does this thing every year. My bike was stolen. Chad does this every year. Maybe it was stolen this time. We don't know. It's the only time he's ever held up a cut lock to the camera We know Chad loves to show proof when he has proof.
I too am a piece of shit.
Congratulations. Well deserved. Thank you. Converting Circus to a new studio.
A lot of homes in the desert. And a lot of problems are buried in those homes. But you got to do it right. I mean, you got to have the home already bought. Or you show up with a slow wife in the trunk. Otherwise, you're talking about a half hour to 45 minutes worth of digging.
Yes, that's true. You got to make a plan and you got to execute flawlessly.
It's not Long Island City. It's one town closer to Brooklyn.
What was that venue we did? It was really weird.
Yeah, everything's weird. Everything's weird with Skankfest.
Yeah.
I'm late, so are you debating or not, Chad?
Who? Well, he won't take my link. I'm giving him money up front. Like, what are we doing?
Don't give him money up front. Greenpoint. Yeah, Greenpoint. It was in Green.
Kevin will tell you how to handle your money. He hates it when people count his money, but he'll tell you how it works.
Point. I'm late, so are you debating or not, Chad? Gilbert hated Kevin. Sorry you found.
He died in Boca Raton.
I met him once. When I worked at the Improv. He knew Chris Blitman, the manager, so he'd be walking to the subway to do better clubs.
Oh, here's something I never told anybody. You want to know something? So when he moved down to Boca Raton, he was still doing gigs, and Tommy was his manager. You remember Tommy? He managed you for like a minute. You got headshots.
Remember? Do you remember? Kevin, remember that time? No, Kevin, remember though? Who did this? Joe Burrow?
I'll defer to our legal team, Cohen and Buttenoid Esquire, but Segura screwed in that divorce. At least 50% of your mom's house goes to her. He's gonna eat shit. He probably did the math. Johnny Mac. He probably was like, I got enough. That's how it goes. They're like, I got enough. I'll call Gibbons.
Eventually you have enough and you get a divorce and just get separate houses.
He's probably like, I got enough money.
Breaking news. Beef Tip Show live at 6:30 tonight on YouTube. What's the channel? Beef Tip Show? Carl's Frosted Tips. So all these tips just stick together. We should get you guys to be the official spokesperson for Super Tip. Because of the tip tie-in.
I got enough money.
By the way, why do women get half of everything you own and alimony? You get half of everything and payments? Why isn't the half enough? I have to live on the half with a job. You get half up front and then monthly payments? That's insane.
pretending he's busy. Is the Golden Globes?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
How much money did you lose in your divorce? I know you lost half and you had to sell the house. How much you think you
take everything you know about Kevin Brennan out of it and just what would your impression be of a guy who's going through his phone? He's going to call like 19 people here, I think. Nobody answers. And he just leaves little insult messages. How's your divorce going? Hey, I heard you were poor. Ah, you lost your job, huh? Ah, that's what you get for not coming on my show. What would you think about someone who's sitting around calling people and leaving little zinger voicemails? You got anything left after your wife fleeced you? It's like, okay. I guess you're better now. Again, this is a guy who publicly has stated that he has to live in a separate apartment than his wife because he just can't. I gotta be around the kids and stuff. It's crazy.
Because we're talking about Tom Segura getting divorced. Call Dave Chappelle right now and either live or in leaving a voicemail. Ask him if he told Louis Farrakhan what Whitey did to him. Who did what to who? What Louis Farrakhan did something to Chappelle? Chappelle's me blocked.
This is like 2005. Kevin doesn't know about this? What? Tomorrow, emergency episode. Kevin's found out why the Chappelle show ended. He's got some intel. But are they really talking about bringing back the Chappelle show? Imagine if this guy was gracious and like got along with his family. Your brother's, reigniting this hit show. You are a writer who has written for some successful shows. Imagine if you were just happy for your bro and he might hire you to write on the show. If you got along. He'll pretend he doesn't want that, but Chad, I got rejected from Hollywood. I moved to Florida to be a failure. Guys, why won't you let me just try to be a famous comedian? Well, which is it? I think you want the excuse. I moved to Florida and I don't even really try. But then he's a victim. Like, everyone's getting in the way of my comeback special that I'm really trying to do. Well, which is it? Did you move to Florida to give up on comedy because you got shit out of the system? Or is this your big comeback and you're really trying and everyone won't let you?
I'm just going to call everybody on my phone. Oh, God damn it. Chicken man. I don't even want to do this. He's not going to pick up. Plus,
Did you get a discount for the hair plugs, by the way? They missed like a whole row. I'd be going back.
I don't know what you're telling me to ask him.
Leave a message.
Oh, that's him.
Leave a message.
See, that's him. I think he has me blocked, but maybe he don't. Call Sarah live on air and tell her you want to get back together. I'll do that. She won't pick up. Oh, remember, I think I allegedly gave out her number. She'll probably sue me for calling her on the air.
Yeah, the whole Walter White, Jesse Pinkman analogy is perfect because it's like these two are stuck. They have nobody else. Even their own family can't stand them. Jesse's parents disowned him. He wasn't allowed over at the house. Walt just ignored his family and grew distant from them. They become obsessed with this thing they're doing. because it's the only way they know to get money. They don't really trust each other. They're not really friends. 1 minute they're fighting, the next minute they're working together. But it's the devil you know. It's all you have. It's very apropos. Like, they don't know how to stop doing what they're doing, but they know it's not good and it's going to end badly, but they're all they have.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 3, 2.
I already gave it out. Allegedly. It's not hard to comprehend. Ants whine all the time to Farrakhan about their so-called black problems. So I asked, please leave message for Chappelle asking if he had told Louis Farrakhan or even Louis J. Gomez about his career problems. But I'm gonna sound like an idiot. He doesn't know what I'm doing. He's not having career problems. I mean, yeah, you're gonna make me look like a clown. I gotta play the fool for Jack Brennan. I'll do it. I don't want to. I mean, if we're calling everyone, let's give Bobby Kelly a try. All right. I'm going to ask Dave Chappelle if he complains to Louis Farrakhan about his career problems. He don't have career problems. Plus, I don't want to get Chappelle mad at me because I don't want him to make the Chappelle show. So, you know what I mean? Don't poke the bear. What if he starts the Chappelle show back to stick it to me? Because I called him up and asked him a stupid question, then he hires Neil. Oh, yeah, Robert Kelly. Jesus.
I can get to the phone, leave a message. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.
The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time. Goodbye.
Mailbox is full. You gotta be kidding.
By the way, has anybody noticed he has his MLCmerch.com badge on his shows again? Like, this is all the logo I made, and for some reason this is back. Very cool.
Call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 9-1.
I guess everybody's at the beach. I could text them. He don't respond to my texts anymore. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's like, it starts out sad where he's like, God, nobody's answering. Then it turns into like, I'm the bad boy. Nobody answers me. Oh.
Mr. French, you are adorable. Alimony? Your female ward of a wife would be paying you alimony, not vice versa. You are Parker Stevenson to her, cross-eyed Kirstie Alley.
Is that true?
For context, Parker Stevenson received a $6 million spousal support settlement in his 1997 divorce from actress Kirstie Alley. Fatty, you will soon have 2 homes. Love ya.
Thank you. Is that true? She would have to pay me? I got to get a better attorney. LL Cooley, come back to this little piggy, honey. We need you. Pablo, honey, come home. Is that a Radiohead thing? Jacob said, if Neil, Brendan, and Jerry Seinfeld don't meet their genius counterparts, they're both opening for Tom Myers. Wow. Deep.
Leave a message.
Are you friends with Farrakhan? Can you get him on my show? How about that? How about that, Ooga Booga? Can we call the ex-wife that turned into a fuzz hump dumper?
What?
Jesus.
What the fuck?
I'm sure she changed her number.
This time they'll pick up. Thanks, Stutter Butter, Slutter Butter. This smells the mad ramblings of a sad old man with early onset dementia. We've said that. We call him early onset Kevin.
They're all at the beach.
Hi, you reached Jane.
Soon he'll be calling everyone asking where his keys are.
It's her number.
Call me back.
Call Jessica. You can do a 3-way Sarah. I just called him. It went right to his phone number. I should call him at home. Because I know he told me he's got a weird job now. So he's got weird hours. But he'll pick up his home phone. Because he probably doesn't have caller ID or something. Anyway, at this point, it's just, I'll call this thing phone tag. Guess he changed his number. It's getting weird. I'm getting scared. I can't believe she didn't pick up either. I guess the word's out that I am toxic. It is something that no one's picking up the phone. It's something's going on. It's a little indicative of my standing. Guess I like Brennan's bad news. You ever watch Brennan's show? I don't know. He didn't even wish Ron Bennington well. I would have, except Gary Goldman was on with him. Well, Jimmy Martinez, he's going to pick up. I'm not poking that bear. That's a fact. And he'll come right over. He knows where I live. You heard that story,
Oh,
right?
this is where Kevin talks about, like, every time he leaves his house, he scans the block before he walks out. Like, that's crazy. It's like a double weird thing. Like, number one, you think you're so important that people are stalking you all the time, every day. Like, chances are someone's out there waiting for me. Like, the grandiosity behind that. But then also just, to choose to live your life like that. That's part of his routine. Part of his routine is to scan the block, make sure no one's after me.
Right, Colin? He said one time, I don't know if he told me on his show. I know where he lives generally. I'm sure he doesn't live there anymore. But he said one time I got off the path with my kids. He told me this. I think he told me when I did his show. We did a swap. He did my show and I did his show. We did a
Kevin, he could be lying. Even a horrible father like you who has a separate house he lives in to get away from them is with their kids occasionally, right? Anybody could go, hey, I saw you with your kids. And then you're freaked out by that? Holy shit. It has to be real. How did he know I was with my kids? No, he told me he saw. Oh, well, then I guess it happened.
Swap. He saw me get off the path. We got off the same stop. I'm with my kids. He followed me to where I live. So he knows the building I live in. So luckily, I'm not like that guy who got attacked by a fucking bison with Jimmy Martinez. But again, I always look both ways when I come out of my building for paparazzi and Jimmy Martinez.
I always look both ways when I come out of my building.
Jimmy Martinez, he frightens everybody. I can't believe nobody picked up.
Like, I don't know about Kevin's wife. Maybe, primates don't have this level of intellect. But if every time I was leaving my house, I had to walk out and look and make sure no one was waiting for me, I think my wife would never be able to put my dick in her mouth again. She'd just be like, "Are you the biggest pussy on earth? What are you looking for?" And I'm just like, I just want to make sure the paparazzi aren't here or someone trying to beat me up.
I gotta call somebody that'll pick up. Stevie Lou. I'm gonna call Stevie Lou. I'm gonna call Chad. Chad is friends with him, but I guess they're not gonna put Chad in. Chad's toxic.
We're all primates. I know. That's the beauty of the insult. Kevin will flip out and be like, he called my wife a primate. It's like, you're the one being racist.
I think I have Michael Che's number. I should call him. Chad's making a salmon.
Low hanging fruit. Yeah, I can't reach the high ones. My back hurts. Anomalous cards. In Breaking Bad, they were always getting into these catastrophic situations and miraculously escaping. Just like Chad getting hopelessly caught in his lies and KB always somehow bailing him out. I mean, but like, usually it involves a lie to get them out of it, right? Like, they're in the RV, Hank's outside, so Walt makes the call pretending to be the hospital. You know, there's always a lie involved.
It's got to eat before the home run derby starts.
This is a private domicile. This is a private domicile, bitch.
I can't even get Chad to pick up. Like, hey, Ron, it's Ray DeVito. Will you do my show now? Ron's going to tell him, hey, Ray, lose my number. Speaking of that, I'm going to call Florentine. Florentine fame, he won't pick up. But that's the theme. Florentine famously told Ray or he had to block Ray. I'll know it's official if Florentine don't pick up, and of course he won't. He's probably somewhere with Don Jameson. It's probably a great adventure.
Your call has been forwarded.
Jesus!
The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, nobody picked up, so I'm like 0 for 7 or maybe 0 for 8. Even Chad didn't pick up. But we heard John Bennington. It's Kevin Brennan. We heard John Bennington. You made it the best of, but Lenny made it too. The top comics are all calling it the Rich Juan Bennington something.
Imagine picking up this message. Like, what?
Something happened to him. And but you made it. But I heard you were talking to Luke. Does Luke? How old is Luke? And did his voice change? I thought I heard a man's voice. Or is there a Luke impersonator? Anyway, don't get back to me because I'm busy. I'll be watching the home run derby. Is that 0 for 8? Jesus, this is getting embarrassing. I'm gonna call Laura Joe. Somebody's saying call Norm. I'll call Laura Joe. She'll never pick up. But of course, she'll the one pick up.
By the way, there's no reason to call anybody other than Kevin is lonely and needs a friend.
I'll say it was Steve O'Donnell was on.
Yeah, is Buzzard Bob still alive?
Hi, if you.
By the way, when I get off here, Chad will go live immediately, right? Oh, StreamYard's fixed. And I'll be back. There's not a time that's going to be safe. I'll be back.
Record your name and reason for calling. I'll see if this person is available.
Jesus Christ. I'll call Stan Stankos.
I've cleared my schedule. If I do a show this weekend, it'll be Saturday or Sunday. This is...
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Jesus, Stan Stankos won't pick up.
Hi. Leave a message. Thanks.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Stu, it's Kevin Brannon. Long time, no... whatever. What's the expression? First time, long time? Anyway, a long time no hear from. Somebody said if you would pick up if I called, and obviously you didn't. So this guy owes me another $50.
I thought you would, but you didn't. So now you're not. So just what? Don't call me back, loser. Don't call me back. Oh no. I just got something from Adam Bush. Oh no. All right, we'll watch this after. Thank you, Adam. That's very nice. What a nice boy. Of course, he's on the payroll.
Yeah, come on and let me know. Oh, yeah, you can't come on. You said you're not interested, right? Oops. I can't get anybody on. Even Norm didn't pick up. Call Mario Bosco.
The only reason I can't afford a house is because I pay so many people to be my friend.
I don't even think I have his number. I might have to call. If it comes to it, I might have to just call Stevie Lou. I mean, Stan Stankos wouldn't pick up. Mario Bosco.
This is getting... This makes me want to go through my phone and call
Your
people
call has been forwarded
to see how many people I get to pick up. That's the experiment.
Jesus Christ.
Get a hold of everyone's numbers.
I am toxic.
Get a hold of all the numbers KB called and call them from a random unknown number and see if they pick up. Then you'll know.
Stan Stankos wouldn't pick up?
Verizon Wireless. The number you dialed has been changed, disconnected, or is no longer in service. If you feel you have reached...
That's Ski Mask. Yeah, it's been disconnected because he's... Call Barry Ribs and tell him a bunch of dealers. I ask him why wasn't he not on the... How come he wasn't on the thing? He wasn't on the He wasn't on the Ron Bennington. How come he didn't get on the Ron Bennington?
This is going great.
Barry Ribs won't pick up.
Hi, this is Barry. Sorry, I missed your call. Please leave your phone number, and I'll call you back.
Barry, Rapier Ray says a bunch of dealers, comedians want your number. So, pick up. He hung up on me. Stancil under S or Jimmy? Can't believe was he at my wedding? I gotta turn over a new leaf. This is ridiculous. I can't get people to pick up. This is terrible. Stancil? Jim? Steve Marshall? I haven't blocked.
Please leave your message.
Oh, Stancil. God, I have so many numbers in my phone.
There's so many numbers in my phone. I bet there's 10. 0 through 9.
I'm glad Stancil didn't pick up because you know he would do what Gino always does.
No, thank you.
I don't think I'm blocked. Then right to voicemail. I think that's a new thing. Everybody just goes right to voicemail. Let's go for Comcast to make it 2 in a row. Good idea, Johnny Mac, and it didn't work out.
All right, after this, we're calling Cardiff, Tukey, Carl, OJ, JT, Adam Bush, Pat Dixon. Who else's number do I have? We'll see who picks up. Bob Levy.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
He's available. It was Comia.
Joe Burrow, go fuck yourself.
Okay. I'm kidding. I would never call people and bug them for no reason. Hey, I just wanted to see if you would do this. I just wanted to see if we were friends. All right. Adam Bush sent me this. He says definitive proof Kevin is turning into Stuttering John. So I don't know if this is true.
Oh,
nobody's here?
Look at the creep boys. Like Lady K, Shitway's got big bills to pay. They gripped away.
Don't you forget about me. Aw, do you get tired? Do you get tired? Did the hunchback get tired? Aww.
Oh, look at the guy who begged me. Oh, John, let me come on your show, please. You were so cool.
Oh, they called me in 5 lies. What did they say? What did they say? They caught me in 5 lies.
You at your mommy's, sucking on her teeth, garlic.
Then I filmed the pilot for HBO. And...
Yeah. Oh, producer Chris.
Pinky was mad at me. Pinky was mad, and now I'm going to turn on Stuttering John to impress Pinky. That's what this is all about.
Carl's like
Okay,
the loop.
this is unreal. Damn you, Adam Bush.
Loser clique in high school where he's like, hey, we're losers, but this guy's a bigger loser, so he can't hang out with us anymore.
Oh, I see. Could you pass the turkey, please?
Oh, Rio, that's not nice.
Oh,
Isn't that nice?
Tukey, I didn't dox you. Do I get bonus points for that? Do I get any double tips for that?
I thought it didn't matter. I thought it didn't matter that I read your domestic violence charges on the night that you punched somebody in the...
Oh, Carl. Oh, gosh. They're sticking it to me.
What are you doing? This whole show is about me. Talk about an obsession with somebody way more successful than you. And that's a fact. Hack.
Again, all these people are failures. Bob Levy, Pat Dixon, Shuli Agar. Again, I have more credits than all these motherfuckers combined.
You name the magazine, I was in it.
Kevin still thinks TV is a thing. Like, no joke. Kevin thinks like comedians today are losers because they don't have TV credits. It's nuts. Matt Rife's a loser. He doesn't have any TV credits. Yeah, TV's not around anymore. Old man.
Entertainment Weekly, Rolling Stone. You name it. I'm in it. Circus.
I know you did Premium Blend. Other than that, what did you do, Pat? Pat?
Like, does Kevin know that those shows aren't on anymore? Does Kevin think Comedy Central is still cranking out stand-up? This guy's a fucking, like, how out of it can you be? NBC's not calling, are they? No, they don't have any money anymore. Wow, Patrick thinks NBC Universal doesn't have any money? Yeah.
Good. Good to hear your voice.
All right, Mike, tell the family hello from me, and I'll see you tomorrow. It all worked out.
That's pretty good. Adam Bush, everybody. Hit the like button. What else? Is Chad not going to do a show today? Oh, my internet doesn't work when Patrick's live. Pat's live? Ah. Who's live?
What Mersh does is no different a police officer running to the scene of a crime or a firefighter running into a burning building.
Okay, that's 4. That is 4. And I don't know about anyone else, but I mean, I guess that's what the Nightwave audience wants now, huh? I guess we become the whole show, I guess, is just basically going to be single-handedly carried by very people that what you guys want to talk shit about? You want to talk shit about the bitch that's keeping the lights on? What? Huh? Yeah, exactly. Shut up.
Why is his mic so bad? It's like he's using like the camera mic or something.
Can't hear you.
Oh, we got it at the perfect time.
Now you can hear me.
Now I can hear you. Yes.
Okay.
How are you doing this evening?
Good.
Scarlett
Not
Hampton,
like a
of course.
special guest. But
By the way, the day
I just
before.
want you on for
I'm a guest.
a few
I know.
minutes to.
I'm not even kidding. Like, I don't know anything about Ethan Ralph, but he might be retarded. Like, people were posting like his tweets on the Discord. It's like, this might be a retarded teenage girl. He posts stuff that's insane. Like, one minute he's like this internet tough guy telling everybody how it is and like they better watch out and don't fuck with the alpha male. And like the next minute he's like, I'm really enjoying my vacation, but I can't wait to be home. It's like, oh, okay. Thanks for telling us, girl.
Let's talk about
It was really nice to get away, but I can't wait to be back. Mexico is beautiful. Signed, Ralph.
I wanted you on the grift. God, it's so desperate, man. Like, this would be like if I just brought, like, can you imagine if I just brought Ice Dancer on? Like, if I just, in like 4 days, I just awkwardly brought her on. I was like,
So we
hey.
haven't really covered it, but Mersh broke up with Ice Dancer because she ran off with his friend, and she ran back to Mersh. Mersh took her back, took her on a vacation on a cruise. All his friends made fun of him and how awkward it was. And now he's like, at least I still have a girlfriend. It's like karmic. It's like, yeah, all my, and Aaron with April, my family and all my friends have rejected me, and it cost me everything, but at least she's still here. Yeah, what's that worth? The exchange rate on an Ice Dancer is rough. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Why? At this point, take it from me, kids. You two, us, the charm is gone. Nobody cares anymore. It's not cute. Everyone hates it. Everyone wants it to die. Stop doing this. You're not, what's his thing? You're not Ross and Rachel from Friends. You know what I mean? At this point, it's 2026. Gas is almost $5 a gallon. So just stop it. Let's all grow up.
Well, how you doing? How you feeling?
Can't see anything.
Yeah, my camera will not show for some reason.
Real quick, we got one coming in from Dabble Merchant. Because we are eating shit. Dabble Merchant, the only one to come in and top. If
I didn't get one donation during a show, I wouldn't go, fuck, I'm eating shit. I'm eating shit. My listeners will be very quick to point out that I would never eat shit. Most Red Bushy Clip said, Joe Burrow, we coming for you, nickel. You don't know how this is going to go.
This ain't gonna go how you think it gonna go, nickel.
The newest clipper on the scene.
I'll be mentioned.
But I can tell you nervous. Did you have I originally brought you on Chrissy Mayer? That was kind of a nothing burger.
Oh yeah, that. I didn't finish watching her thing. I was trying to watch some of it, and I'm like, where is this trying to go? And then it's like uncensored, and I'm like, well, her whole career was uncensored. Like, I mean,
is he still messing with this girl? Like, why is he still messing with Scarlett? I'm not even kidding you. I'm gonna go soon, and I'll be back when Chad comes on. But I want you to look at this. This guy's tweet. It's insane. I might have to go back a few weeks. Bink. So Ethan Ralph started this website that's like, he's mad at everybody on Kiwi Farms making fun of him because they're all losers and they don't know what they're talking about. So he started a forum website where everybody can go make fun of the people he doesn't like, because that's not gay. If I start my own gossip website forum, that ain't gay. So, like, there's a lot of, like, him owning everybody, right? He's got a lot of breaking news. Breaking news. A lot of breaking news. My analysis has changed. So this is like serious business. He's Candace Owens, Tucker Carlson, Ben Shapiro. He's after all these people. Nick Fuentes. This is a serious guy doing a serious show. Oh wait, this is from October. Where is it? Is this not the right account? Oh, did he delete a bunch of stuff? Because this is from 18 hours ago. Oh, he deleted a bunch of stuff. He had like all these like sweet little tweets. You need to log in to see tweets. And hello, P-Melt. You have to log in to see tweets? I think he deleted a bunch. Oh, you're right. Oh, that changes everything. Yeah, look at this. So now all these other tweets appear. See, it's like, of course, more lawsuits. But he had these. Now I'm gonna have to go forever because he's the kind of guy who tweets 30 times a day, you know. But it was like a while ago where he was like these sweet little like journal entries where he was like, the beauty of the ocean is. Where is it? As soon as I see like a picture of like a shitty little village by the sea, I'll know we're there. It's like a dump, and he's like, look how majestic. It's like looks like Mexico. Look, we're only to a July 11th. I think this was like around the holiday, like July 4th. This is a lot of posting. And by the way, who's winning between Ethan and Mersh? Something's wrong with his lung? I bet you can't touch your toes. I wonder if Jim will dance for me. So just like Aaron and Chad and Mersh, they do these
comments. There's like over 90% of like spots on your lungs are not cancerous. So I guess you got about 9-10% chance. I know that you guys really, really want me to have cancer. I know, it's almost like that's why I posted that in the first place.
We don't want anyone to have cancer. That's crazy. So everyone's the dumbest people on earth. This is all like tough stuff, you know. It was right around here though.
The crowd.
I'm just telling you, I was confused because I'm used to like all this hardcore posting from him, but I didn't expect this. It's coming. It's coming. Not gonna lie, I'm ready to get home. Awesome spot that I'll definitely come back to. There's some hustlers here though. Haha. Not like fuck you over hustlers. I won't name any towns, but I have seen that before. I need to be back on the air. I haven't wanted to stream this bad in so long. Keep us posted, lady. What is this? What is this? I was just at a beautiful place. You got to be careful, though. There's hustlers. And believe me, I know hustlers. I've seen this before. I want to get back to streaming. This is insane.
Oh, it's bright sunny out today.
Hogan is in the...
I'm still at the beach, idiot. There was a big storm here yesterday. It messed up the Wi-Fi at the hotel. The 5G is slower now. Never seen that happen. Do some more tests and get back to us. Might try a stream before my flight if it improves. Run some diagnostics. Then he's back to like slamming everybody. This guy's infertile. This guy stinks. You know, meanwhile, it's just like wrestling.
So, first of all, and listen.
Who?
Jim, buddy, you sound...
What happened to all these people? I don't, like, it's crazy to me.
Jim, buddy, you sound broken and busted.
Oh, what an interesting observation there, shitpig. But I was wondering, can you use your detective powers of observation, Sherlock? And can you answer me this riddle? How is it that a man that had lost multiple inches from having burst fractures and was crippled for over a year had to do...
So, like, they're taunting this guy because he has cancer or doesn't have cancer?
What an interesting observation there.
Anyway, I don't have any problem with all the internet boomer blood sport bullshit. You know, they're fighting and going after each other constantly. It's the little ones in between that are crazy. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling pretty homesick. Can't wait to get back. This place is beautiful, though. I will come back, but I've got to be careful. There's some tough guys around here. Not like tough guys, but I've seen this before. I really want to get home and stream. Keep us posted. I got to do more of that. I got to come on and just do shows or posts where I'm like, I really want to get back. I can't wait to stream. I've had a good time being away, but I missed you guys. Yeah. Then the next post, you're a straight up faggot, and I like sweet tea. And then the next post is like, it rained really hard here, and I can't get my 5G hotspot to work. Might delete later. Might do a show later. Not sure. The internet's slow. Never seen that before. Anyway, feeling silly. The next post is like, Pepe the Frog is like, Nick Fuentes is a faggot who can't. It's just like, what's going on? Please get back to telling us about the gentle rain and the 5G, queer. Jesus Christ. Stormed pretty hard last night. These guys are gay! Anyway, gotta go. My chamomile's almost ready. Faggot!
Did you hear what he said about Moody or fake Moody? It was harsh. It was real harsh.
Yeah, now the nachos make sense. You ever eat like this in your life? You ever eat like this in your life? Well, you wish you was eating this good. It's like, is that beans and corn chips? Yeah, I've had it. Can you imagine in your life? Yeah, two of the cheapest things that come out of the ground. Yeah. I've had it. Don't even get me started on the sour cream. Rained here. It rained really hard. The internet's slow now. Might do a show later. I'll let you know. Thanks. What did Nick Fuentes do now, stupid?
Your manner is most unbecoming of a gentleman. Would you be high on cigarettes?
I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet. They're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes.
A question posed to stupid hoes who don't get it yet. Excuse me, miss. Are you high on cigarettes? I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet. They're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes. All the laughter that you deploy if you listen to the show, boy. Patrick Melton faces have you stacking an low point. It's the low point, not the reason. The reason is fucking gold. Gonna make the Taco Pony party be a party of soul. To make you vandalize a van with a pedal sticker so bold. The family probably get arrested before they get down the road. Or stupid motherfuckers just got NL loaned. Other radio shows are straight bitch mail prone. Talk shit on the youngins that nobody like past. Have my homeboy lame prank call him fast. Have him thinking that he hates him like right before he berates him. And the way that he baits him, put him right on blast. Like Patrick is an asshole and his show won't last. And every time I call, then he